My name is Claude Bosi, and I own Hibiscus restaurant in London Mayfair. I've been a chef for 23 years. Too long. Maybe not too long, but 23 years. My mom banned me out of the kitchen. The first time I tried to cook an egg, I never burned the place down. He was trying to fry an egg and the pan was too hot. He catch a fire and I just decided to put some water in it. And oil and water together don't go very well, and the ceiling was all black. And she said, never again. I don't want to see you ever again in my kitchen. It was a bit of a shock because I was only been a chef the head chef for 8 months. I didn't want to believe it because working in this style of restaurant as a young chef, I was 24, I was 25. As a young chef, you don't really believe it. And when I decided to open my own restaurant, I set myself a goal and say I want 2 stars. When you got 1, you always want 2. And when you got 2, you want 3. And like I always say, if they decide one morning to say we want 4 stars, we all start running again and we all want 4 stars. It was rubbish. Very simple. It was actually rubbish. It was not rubbish, but it was a wine list with no personality. That's why I asked Isabelle to come involved with it. I have a couple of meetings with other people, and when I spoke to Isabelle, we have actually the same talk, the same understanding, you know, the same. She has a vision about wine and I have about food, and that was just fantastic. I said the season decides for my menu. It's the way I work. The produce, just starting the Brussels sprout. Next week we start the grass, and you know the goose. I love mix of flavor, and I love trying things where when you taste it, you don't expect it will be working. That's what I love about cooking. You know, you get a fantastic chicken and you put it with, I don't know, maybe some razor clam or something like that, and you say, oh, that would never thought it would work. And 2 beautiful produce working together, and it's like a fantastic wedding. You know, it's like a big marriage. They can't working together, and it's just phenomenal. And I needed someone who could bring a personality to the wine. It's like when we come back to a rack of veal or a fish, you know, we can tell where it comes from, where it's been fishing, who got it, all these things. And I wanted the same thing with the wine. I wanted somebody who can bring a wine list and give a personality behind a bottle of wine. I didn't want to have a Chablis on the wine list just for the sake to be a Chablis. I lost a sommelier early this year. I say it's time now to do it. Before I employ somebody else, I want to structure that wine list. To reflect a bit what we're doing with the food. To have this harmony in between, the same understanding between the wine and the food. My knowledge on wine was very little. She made me understand why the wine was cloudy, all the fermentation, it was just like a new apprenticeship. It was great, it was really good. I mean, yesterday I tried a wine with a saddle of hair we've got. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just like the connection between both of them. And you have some onion and some coffee, and all of this thing was matching so well. It was like a hole-in-one. It was fantastic. She finds the best wine, the best producer, the best way to grow it. And the flavor is just different. And we do the same thing. We try to find the best suppliers, the best produce, the best way to get it. And we do something different with it. And that's what it is. And what I like with her is, like we say, she have no obtuse, you know. She got her eyes open 360 degrees. She see everything. She's not think like, oh no, we can't do this. Let's try it. Let's put on the wine list. We just got an orange wine section now.
Really?
Yes, and it's just she said, I fancy to do that and put an orange wine section on it. So let's do it. You know, people discover that because they never heard of it. And it's been good, it's been really popular. Donc now we've got white, orange and red. I love the passion she's got for it. She just loves doing what she's doing. That's fantastic.